So I took the KCI magazines to the range yesterday for the first time. I mean, I had it for, like probably 6, 7 months now, and I have not been able to take the time to play with them. And what I encounter, well, I already knew they wobble inside more than the original B&T magazines. Visually, they look the same. If you look at it, they got the same rips in the back. Whatever the difference, it might be very minuscule. But what I encountered was stovepipes, but only on the TP9. This is what I usually try to shoot suppress because it leaves less residue inside of my toys. I don't really like cleaning that much. So I try to keep them as clean as possible for the longest period of time, and this seems to work suppressed. But yeah, it didn't happen with the APC9 SD, which I was using 130 grain, and B&T says 131 is the heaviest weight you should use on those SDs, at least in the APC9. I don't know about the other versions because that's all I have. What I did encounter was stovepiping on this one, not in the APC9. APC9 was used to just 130, and I did notice a little difference. Maybe for presentation, you can see the reinforcement on the lip. But what they did, they basically shortened the window where the actual projectile presents. You can see on the left, it's actually like sunk below the window. And here, the third round, it's about to, you can see it, it's exposed. It's more noticeable with these colors, I'm guessing. But you can see, if I can get this thing lined up properly, yeah, you can see how that third one is showing up. And I think has to do with the lip because they reinforced it. So what they did, they kind of dropped it. I don't know. That might be me, but it looked like it doesn't. Yeah, it's not as high up. The third cartridge is not showing up. Anyway, that might be the reason why I did notice on the range that they were snagging, and they're actually, the lip was rubbing against the casing when I was about to expel. I mean, I had all kinds of malfunctions. Like I got fed up. It was not even sometimes, like every single one of them. So yeah, like I said, didn't experience that with the SD, but in the TP9 it happened. Other than that, I mean, there's not much of a difference. The follower seems to have even the correct angle. You can probably see the L shape here in this corner here, and it kind of angles towards the center. You can probably see there. I mean, there was not a whole lot. I mean, yeah, those are the minor details, but you can only until you start playing with them and actually using them, you'll find out. I am not gonna batch KCI for this thing at all, but this ended up being more reliable. And I whenever I got a chance, I'll just buy one here, one there, just to keep them, because I kind of like this magazine design. And if I were to, this is a good range toy. Not impressed. I mean, it looks nice and all, but it's not up to the specs. I'm not gonna say quality. It's just the specs are different of the B&T original one. So is that something out there somebody had experienced? Yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one, but who knows? I hope this helps anybody out there. Peace.